Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to check out how I process and mix vocals.
True Sound Studios is in your ears.
Okay, so once again, we're going to be using the same track from the parallel compression video, and I just made this track real quick. I just didn't want to use anybody's project to demonstrate on because sometimes people get a little weird about things. So once again, I'm just going to cut through the beginning, and we're going to take a listen to everything with all the vocals. Go. Tell me what to do to tell me what to do. I gotta go. Tell me what to do to tell me what to do. Okay, so you can tell we got a main vocal, we have a doubled vocal, we have a harmony that comes in on the second half, and then we have some of the little fill-ins during, when there's no main vocal being sung. Some people would call that a call and response. But I call them, little effect vocals, whatever you want to call them. So we're first of all going to mute everything but the main vocal for right now. So, the first thing that I like to do with vocals, and I kind of feel like this is a little bit of a cheat, is the Waves vocal rider. We're going to be using all Waves products for today's demonstration. No, I am not sponsored by them at all or anything, but I just really enjoy using their products. So first thing we got in our vocal chain is the Waves vocal rider. So I am going to disable everything else, including the reverb. So just take a listen, just this. I gotta go. Tell me what to do to tell me what to do. I gotta go. So I am in no way a great vocalist, but I just want to give you, an idea of what these plugins are doing. Okay, so that is our vocal rider. As you can see, we have it on the fast setting, and I'm really just kind of letting it pretty much at the default setting. This slider up here kind of allows you to put the vocal. I gotta go. This kind of helps you put the vocal in where the general range you want it to do. And what this is doing is automating the vocal. It's actually increasing and decreasing volume depending on what is needed at that moment. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the CLA2A. It's the LA2A clone. And what this is going to do is this is a slow attack compressor. And you're going to notice right away it's going to add a little bit of warmth to the vocal. And it's also going to help slowly attack on the, some of the initial transients that's going on with this vocal. I gotta go. Tell me what to do to tell me what to do. So you can tell we're only getting like 3, maybe 4 decibels of reduction. So let me take it off real quick. And then back on. It's just the beginning of controlling this vocal. So the next thing I like to do is now I like to add a little bit of EQ, because this is where before I hit yet another compressor, before I hit yet another compressor, I want to start tweaking this vocal so that I can get to the point where I'm going to be happy with it before it hits yet another compressor. So as you can see, we're boosting some 10K. Now I know we're probably gonna have to add a de-esser to this also, because it is a little too bright. And I'm adding just 2 decibels of 1.5, kind of where that typical vocal is gonna be frequency wise. So take a listen to it with it on. I gotta go. And then with it off. I. One more time with it on. I. So it's just adding some clarity to the vocal. With the particular microphone that I'm using is the Sterling Audio ST6050. I just find it just needs a little bump up there, and that's kind of what I prefer when it comes to, mixing in vocals. So now we have the vocal rider going to our CLA2A slow attack compressor, then to our API EQ, and now we're going to add in another compressor, but this one is going to be a fast attack compressor, and this is going to help us control the initial attack on the vocal. So as you can see, we have the attack all the way to the very left as fast as we can go, and the release is just at its default. And we got this one set to about 3-1. So now that this is engaged, take a listen. Then without it. So you can tell, you can hear it at the very beginning when I first come in with the and some vocalists you will find hit the beginnings of words super, super hard. And this is a great way to kind of control that all. But if you watch, we're only getting about 3 decibels of reduction again. So just a little clamping down. I gotta go. So nothing major, just little things here and there. So then we are going to roll off just the very bottom end with just a very simple EQ. Just using the Waves 2Q over here. Really only need a 1Q. We're really just cutting off some low end. So I'm just cutting off 90. And I've already rolled off 80 on the board, so this is just taking just a little bit more away. I will disable this, but I don't think you'll be able to tell much. This is really just something I like to do to make sure that we're not getting any unwanted rumble in there. And it's going to be tough to tell through systems that don't have a subwoofer, and that's where you're going to notice some of those P's, those explosions of noise. So lastly, it's just auto-tune. I know how probably most people feel about auto-tune, but I am not a good singer, so I need auto-tune, and this is just very simply the EFX. I gotta go. Tell me what to do to tell me what to do. So not everybody is going to need auto-tune. So, and I've actually already pitch corrected this with Melodyne, as you can see right up here. I'm just not a great singer. I am not afraid to say that. And then, so one more thing to really help out with vocals is some sort of reverb. So I'm actually going to get rid of all these guys now that we've had all these up here. And just add some good old standard reverb. And this is the R-verb. I gotta go. So our reverb is right here, and this is almost the default setting too, except I turn the early reflection all the way down. It's up 100% wet because we're just feeding this through a bus. But one thing I do like to do is I do like to roll off some of the high end on reverb because I find sometimes it's just too bright and it pulls out too much of the S's going on. So take a listen to without the high roll off. And then now with it. It's just making a darker reverb, which in my opinion works better for vocals. But, you know, once again, this is the wonderful thing about recording is that you can do anything you want. There's really essentially no rules besides just, you know, we're all just trying to make things sound good. So this vocal, along with all the other vocals, is going to come over to a vocal bus. Now, we've seen this in the other video. If you watch the parallel compression video, it's going to come over to our vocal bus which means all of our vocals, even though there's only one playing right now, is coming over to the Pugchild or the Fairchild clone. And you can watch what this is doing, not a whole lot once again. I gotta go. Just like a decibel and a half, and we're just, once again, just these little compression things are really helping cut down on our control with our vocal. And finally, this will run over to a parallel compression channel. I gotta go. And this is the Slate Digital plugins, and we're really hitting this really hard. Also taking away almost all the mids, but blended together, you get this. And then with the track. I gotta go. So all this is great, but people always want the bigger vocal sounds, and what that is some very simple things we're going to do. Number one, I just took the track and I copy and pasted it. Just pretty much made a copy of it. And I added this Waze vocal doubler. And as you can tell, what we're doing is actually delaying this track. So it's actually almost like I slid it back. And we're doing this in total stereo. And also I took off the direct. So there's only these delayed things that are going on and with the vocal doubler. I gotta go. So you can hear it's just in stereo. It's nothing coming down the center. And then with our main vocal that is coming down the center, together they sound like this. I gotta go. So that's great, and that really helps make the vocal a little bit wider. But in my opinion, what makes the vocal even better is going to be if we can add a harmony. So I love doing harmonies, and I love them in stereo. So take a listen to just the harmony. I gotta go. So this is really going to help add some depth to the track. So we'll take a listen to the first half, no harmony, just the double. I gotta go. And now with the harmony in stereo. I gotta go. You can just tell this is just filling up the track. And then I just added for fun these little delay guys that are going on, the call and response vocal, which are these. Gotta go, gotta go. Very dry. Same vocal settings for everything except for this guy. As you can see, we're cutting off everything below 600 just to kind of give us that, like, what some people might call like the telephone effect. So with all these vocals together, you get this. I gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go. Tell me what to do to tell me what to do. I gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go. Tell me what to do to tell me what to do. So that is how I mix and blend and process vocals. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this helps out with your home recordings or in your studio. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to follow and stay up to date with True Sound Studios, follow us on our Instagram page. We post on there almost every single day, and we will keep you updated with pictures, videos, beats, behind the scenes stuff, and pretty much more material than you can handle. Alright guys, so once again, thank you for watching. I'm Ryan Wiesner. We're here in my studio, True Sound Studios, and True Sound Studios is in your ears.